the bass is hitting, make my soul shake.
Yo, it's your boy Win from the BX, Gun Hill. You already know 5 Train, Golden Crust, Nick's Pizza. If you know, you know. Hip hop artist extraordinaire. Yes, I said it. Anything to do with this music, I'm about it. Please believe.
So let's start with your name. Like, how did you get the name Win?
It's short for my full name. It's just something, even before people knew I did music, they just always call me Win, you know? So it was, and I went through a couple of different rap names before I even settled on that had nothing to do with the easy transition of just using Win. Like, at one point I was going by, damn, I don't think I ever told anybody this. I was going by Hannibal, because, I'm cannibal, blah, blah, blah. I had this whole rhyme scheme built up around it too. And it's just, that's back when I was just like listening to a lot of Eminem and just freestyling everywhere. And yeah, one day it was just Win. It just, I don't know, it just happened. And I was like, yo, just Win. And then from that, I ended up dropping my first mixtape. So yeah, it just made more sense.
Okay, so who inspired you to do music, and who's in your top 3?
Oof. Top 3 rappers. I'm gonna go by my preference. I'm not trying to go over like, because I personally believe there's a difference between the list and your list. Okay. So my list is DMX, Mos Def, and Nas.
So with DMX recently passing and him being in your top 3, how has that affected you?
I mean, it's a wild thing. I never got a chance or the honor to meet the God, you know what I'm saying? And that sucks, because he's the reason why I picked up the pen to begin with. But you know, he put a lot of his pain and a lot of suffering into that music. And you know, when it's your time to go, you know, you gotta go. You know, it's wild, you know. But prayers to him and his family. He was a big influence in the music that I make and why I decided to make that music, for sure.
What would you say is your favorite DMX song?
I'm going to pick 3, because I think that's fair. Damien, Stop Being Greedy, and ATF.
Okay, damn, I never heard that one.
ATF? Woo!
Shit, I gotta hear that.
That is like the pinnacle of why he is who he is and how nobody could ever do what he did. You know what I mean? ATF is just boom, 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 open the door, ATF. What is,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got homework tonight.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so when you're in the car and you're just vibing out, what does your playlist sound like? Like, what are you listening to in the car?
I guess I have like a general, like, my flow playlist. There's a lot of Travis Scott on there and Kid Cudi, Nas, of course. There's some Drake on there, 50 Cent for sure. Nice. You can't be in the whip and not listen to 50 Cent. That's impossible.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So I'll say I'm missing people, but like those are like the people off the rip I can think of.
Okay. What are you listening to like currently? Any new projects?
I don't get to listen to a lot of music that isn't mine lately, because it's just like I'm always making my own stuff. I don't want to get other people's things in my head and then do that. But honestly, I just dropped a project, Project Mayhem, last summer, and I'm still running with that. But in the meantime, I got so much new content, new music on the way right now that we're about to drop. But I don't want to hit everyone too hard with it. Like, we have a plan how we're gonna come out in waves with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've just been really, really locked into the studio, just working on this new sound we're about to put out.
Okay, so Broke Boy, one of the singles off your first project that we actually shot a video to. How did you come up with the concept behind Broke Boy?
So the concept of Broke Boy is very simple. I mean, art imitates life. And especially around that time, like, it's just, in a world, especially with that album, I was just really trying to do my best at making reality what it really is. And I know for a lot of people, it's just throwing money in the air and what. But at that time, for me, that was not my reality. Like, really trying to figure out, you know, am I getting the Metro card or lunch today? That's like a real thing. And a lot of people can relate to that, you know? So for me, it was therapy for me, really, before I understood what therapy was. It's me talking about the strives and the things I'm trying to go through at the time while I'm also trying to follow my dreams, which is like the hardest thing in the world to do, because you're trying to do your best to not fit into conformity and then be in this box until you're 65, ready to go, and you're trying your best to I'm trying to put my art out. Art ain't making no money, but I'm still pursuing it, and it was just straight therapy for me. From the moment the beat started to it ended, it was just me getting all that energy out.
I look up in the sky thinking dollars for my dreams. Almost got hit by a car when I'm walking to the train. Broke boy, broke boy, broke boy, broke boy. Damn, you's a broke nigga. My shirt's looking rough and my jeans kinda matted, but my kicks fly. Can't let them get scuffed when I'm passing. Broke boy, broke boy, broke boy, broke boy. Damn, you's a broke nigga.
Where was that? That had to be like 2017?
2017.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about the video. Like, how long it took us to shoot.
Oh man, I honestly I want to say we were done within a month of like stretching out different timelines, and it was, first of all, the doing the video for Broke Boy was it was an educational thing for me, because I got to learn and really because up until that point I just shot a bunch of videos, but I felt like going hard with the theme and making the visual really relate to the words. We weren't really in depth with that, and I was really proud of that work that we put out. Even it was just so cool. Like, it was serendipitous how things was happening. Like, we were shooting in one scene with the cinnamon roll, and then dudes pulled up in the van and they're like, "Yo, what y'all doing? Can we be in the video too?" And I was like, "Yeah, perfect." Like, it just worked out ill, and it's just getting that there's so many times people seen that video and they go, that one scene when the van pulls up and I drop the cinnamon roll, they're like, "Yo, the pain in your face is so real." And I'm just like I know what that feels like. And I'm just like, yeah, man, it's so relatable, you know what I'm saying? And so, especially around that time, it's so much more different from the shit that people were hearing, there's no I throw my money on the float, you know what I mean? It's just damn, man, he dropped his cinnamon roll. That destroyed his whole day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of fun making that video.
I look up in the sky thinking dollars for my dreams. Almost got hit by a car when I'm walking to the train. Broke boy, broke boy, broke boy, broke boy. Damn, you's a broke nigga.
One of my favorite shots from that video is when I'm sitting at the bus stop waiting for the bus, and that zoom that you did as the cars are rolling by, it was just, you know what I'm saying? That and the scene with my homie knocked the change out my hand and just kept it it was just funny because that wasn't supposed to happen. We just kind of gave him an energy of what it was supposed to be, but my bro was he's like, "Okay, I got you," and that's why that look on my face of what the hell, that's legit, I didn't expect him to do that, and it was so fucking organic. Yeah, it worked perfectly. I love that video.
Yeah, that's probably one of my top 5 videos that I've shot.
Ah.
Just because, like you said, we really told the story.
Yeah, it's a legit story.
So what's going on with the music? When can we expect some new heat?
The next album is not coming out till next year, but in the meantime, we have some singles coming out in the next few months. Let's just say the next, how many months we at? We at, what is it, April now? So the next 8 months is just gonna be flooded with just singles. Nice. You know what I'm saying? And then next year we'll hit people with an album. We've been able to drop an album every year, so I'm proud of that. But right now it's just, especially with everything going on, it's just really reintroducing things and really getting in touch with the people and see litmus test, seeing where people's at. If everything goes smoothly this summer, everybody gonna be outside, so it's gonna be fun. So yeah, building records. You already know what it is.
Nice. Would you say COVID has been a blessing in disguise or slowed things down? Like, how has it affected you?
I don't want to call it a blessing in disguise because I feel like it's insensitive for a lot of people. But for me personally, it's given me a time. Like when people say sometimes to get a better outlook on a situation, you gotta take a couple steps back before you move forward. So that's what it's been for me. Like in the process, from the moment the world kind of locked down, it's done nothing but give me time to add more attributes to my calling cards. So now the way I'm locked into the studio now is way different than 2 years ago. I'm like more immersed in it. There's so much going on around me, and I get to really add my flavor to a lot of different things when it comes to the studio. So it's helped me to understand my worth and what I can bring to the table, for sure. And in that time, like literally, things kind of like shut down for me around March, and I made an album. I think starting from May, and then by July we dropped it. You know what I'm saying? So like it's definitely been a growing process for me, and I've definitely taken advantage of it, for sure. What's going on? It's your boy Win, BX Gun Hill in the building with my man vtapeken, and my shit's been Aux Approved. So make sure you blast that shit in the whip going up and down Gun Hill, Boston Road, White Plains Road, I don't care. Blast it. Aux Approved, you heard?
Stuck in this room, a little confused. Not again, it's my fault. Stuck in this vault, clearly I'm lost. Where have you been? A little deranged, trying to refrain. Catch me a whiff, smoking again. Feeling like trash, shit is a blast. How can I fail to break it with